Namaskar. In today lecture, we will talk about biometrics. What is biometrics and what is the different features of biometrics where we can use biometrics modalities. So this is the fingerprints and suppose if this is the input and this is the uh, image or which is stored in the database. Suppose if it is match, then we can say this is the genuine person. So today's talk uh, course learning and outcome of biometrics. First, course outcome, student will able to various biometric traits and its performance and application. And learning outcome, student will able to list biometric traits and its architecture. And the next is identity, applications and benefits of biometrics over a traditional security method. So how are people identified? So people are identified by three basic means. First, something they have, possessions based like credit card or smart card. Second is something they know, knowledge based like password and PIN. And the third and the last, something they are, biometrics based or biometrics identifier. So using these three modalities, we can identify any person. Why biometrics? So we you can see in the figure, this is the diagram between method and level of security. So among all three, something you have, something you know, something you are giving high level of security. That's why we are using biometrics for identification for security purpose. Next, what is biometrics? Biometrics is the study of method for uniquely recognizing human based upon one or more intrinsic physical or behavior traits. In other words, we can say bio means life and mental means measure. Biometrics is the science of measuring physical properties of living beings. Another definition is biometrics are measurable physical characteristics or personal behavior traits used to recognize the identity or verify the claimed identity of an individual. Biometrics is also mathematical and statistical analysis of biological data. Why biometrics? So the question is, the answer for that is the automated measurement of physical and behavior characteristics to identify or authenticate the claimed identity of a person. Some features of our biometrics for greater security and traceability than keys, locks, password, PIN, and tokens. Second, low cost to implement, high function impact. And third, easy to use, cannot be forgotten, lost, or borrowed. And very important feature is positive proof of identity. And last, increase the security. Classification of identifiers. So in a biometric system, basically it is classified in two types: physical biometrics identifier and behavioral identifiers. Under physical biometrics, fingerprint, hand geometry, eye pattern, facial pattern, and other physical characteristics like ear, head print, and behavior characteristics like voice, signature, type pattern, gait. These are the behavior patterns. So analyzer based on behavior identifiers are often less conclusive to the limitation and complex pattern. Comparison of various biometrics. So how we can say which biometrics is best, which biometrics is giving high accuracy, and which biometrics we can use in attendance purpose, which biometrics we can use for security purpose. So it's not any person can say, it's depend on application and use. So these are the different modality of biometrics: fingerprint, facial recognition, hand geometry, iris scan, retina scan, and this the accuracy. Fingerprint is giving high, very high accuracy, face recognition high, hand geometry high, iris, retina, DNA is giving high accuracy. And if I talk about reliability, so again fingerprint is giving high accuracy. Fingerprint, iris, retina, and DNA is giving high. These modalities are very reliable. And if I talk about errors in modalities, so fingerprints, dirt and dryness, facial recognition, hair, glasses, and age. Due to disguise, we cannot recognize any person. And hand geometry, hand injury, iris scan, poor lighting, retina scans, glasses, DNA, there is no errors. And speaker recognition noise and colds, signature recognition, changing signatures to time by time to time, signature will change due to cold, due to noise, speaker or voice can be changed. So how we will select appropriate or specific biometrics? So it depends on application and task. This is the from a perspective which biometrics modality has been the most existing in year 2016. So in this figure we can see fingerprint is mostly used, 26.11%, then face is 18.47, like that, and iris is 8.92. So we can say fingerprint, mostly system or organizations using fingerprint for recognition, for attendance purpose, or for maybe you can say for attendance purpose, or on some other methods. What biometrics are replacing? In a traditional method or traditional verification methods, password, which is PIN number, tokens like photo ID cards, Aadhaar card, smart card, then ration card, voter ID card, PAN card, and some physical key and keychains. So these are replacing using biometrics technology. Benefits of biometrics: first is increased security, second is convenience, third is reduced cost, and the last is growing technology and advancement. So as well as technology is growing, biometrics usability is also increasing. So nowadays most of the mobile operators or in mobile also companies are using biometrics for security purpose. Selecting a biometrics. Selecting the right biometrics is a complicated problem that involves more factors than just accuracy, and it also depends on application, cost, error rate, computational speed, then privacy, and is of use. So this is the simple biometric system. This is the sensor, and then feature extraction, then the matcher, and then this is the system database. So in starting, every person or every user, first he or she will enroll, and then his or her database will be stored in the system database, and then second time when he or she will log in the system, then his input data will be matched from the already stored database, and system can be truly verified. The genuine person is trying to log in or not. This is the enrollment process, login interface, quality checker, feature extraction. Suppose if input image quality is not good, then again user will give input, and after giving 4 to 5 input, then template will be generated and it will be matched whenever user will be login. And this is the verification model, or we can say diagram. So login space, feature extraction, matcher, and whenever user will be login, then this data will be matched, which is already stored in the database, and he or she will be recognized or verified. Biometrics market growth. So in this figure we can see, as soon as the years is again growing, we can say biometrics modality is mostly used, and maximum uh, organization, institute, and in maximum applications are using for security purpose biometrics modality. Some challenges involved in biometrics like large number of classes, large inter-classes variability, small interclass variability, segmentations, noisy and destroyed image, population coverage and scalability, system performance like error rate, speed and cost, and attack on the biometric system. So we cannot say which biometrics is best. Every biometrics having some limitations. So depend on applications, we can use biometric modality. Application of biometric systems. So some applications like commercial, ATM, credit card, cellular phone, distance learning, government, ID card, driver license, social security, passport control, and forensic, terrorist identification, and missing children. Newborn recognition, for newborn recognition also we can use biometrics. Application of biometrics, hand geometry for imagination, iris based ATM, smart card with fingerprint, face scan at airports, fingerprint at checking out counter. So these are the some applications where we can use biometrics modality. Face recognition uses in the airport to counter terrorism. So suppose if this is the person or operator, he is checking this is the genuine person or not. So after this data will here is camera, he will scan his face and it will check in the already stored database. If it's his terrorist, so he will verify and suddenly he will inform police stations and this person can catch up. So this is the main advantage of biometrics. So overall summary of today's lecture is recognizing physical and behavioral biometric characteristics, understand fundamental problems with current biometric system, application of biometric technology in different security and diagnosis. So this is the question for you: how to automatically recognize two twins? So if you study biometrics, you can know, you can identify, you can recognize. This is for assessment for you. What is the most common type of biometric device in the enterprises? So obviously fingerprint scanner and reader. Second is, which of the following does not represent a barrier to enterprise biometrics implementations? So most users are already creating better, stronger password. So sometimes now very pupils are very clever, and whenever they are creating or generating their password, so they are using combination of capital letter, small letter, special characters, numbers, and they are using strong password. Third is, what is which of the following is not a authentication factor? So in previous slides you have already seen something you have, okay, something you know, something you see, and something you are. So something you see, this is the not a authentication factor. These are the references for today's talk, and thank you so much.